start a conversation. I just got a tattoo yesterday, well technically 3, and I want to make a quick video to show you guys what this tattoo means because I know I'm going to get a lot of questions. Before I start, I want to address if you don't recognize this font, it's because it is a custom font that I've been developing since I was in kindergarten. Essentially, I wrote it on a piece of paper and then he just filled it in with ink. I think it's a little bit more personalized that way. Starting a conversation is how we're going to change the world. When we start a conversation, it leads to discussion, which can lead to action, which can lead to change. And that is how we're going to change the world, by starting the conversation. We can't accomplish anything if we don't talk about it, because people are so afraid to talk about veganism and feminism and equality and racism and sexism and all these things. We're so afraid because we don't want to offend anybody, or we're worried about being seen as too progressive or you know, being too disruptive by trying to change the world. And trust me, I know this firsthand, especially from my family when I try to bring up these kind of things. I don't even get any feedback anymore. I just get silence because they just don't want to talk about it because it's too much to talk about. It's too heavy of a subject. And I totally understand that because it is a heavy subject and it is a huge subject, because when we start this conversation, it's going to lead to action, and sometimes people are not ready for action. And I get that. We're running out of time. This is how we're going to change the world. By starting the conversation, getting the word out there, and making change happen. So that's why starting a conversation is so important to me, because I want to start the conversation with these videos, with my site, with these new forum posts that I'm introducing. So just a quick side note, now on my website you can actually start a conversation with these forum discussion posts, which is awesome for us to share our ideas about how we can change the world and just be creative and brainstorm. Second reason behind this tattoo, and this goes to do with all of the symbols like the avocado and the camera. Essentially, I'm going to fill up my entire arm with these symbols of things that I love, like photography or filmography or eating avocados, even things like kayaking and mountains and camping and oh my god, so many ideas. So I'm excited to fill it all up because I essentially want this to literally be a conversation starter. I want people to see this statement, to see symbols on here that they may identify with, and then to start the conversation and develop friendships, develop relationships, develop more reach in my community by starting the conversation. And if you guys aren't into super permanent stuff like this, you can definitely get all of your start a conversation tees, tanks, and tote bags in the links down below. Check out the forum posts, also linked, because I really want to discuss with you guys. Start a conversation with the people that you love. Start a conversation in your own head about your life. Just start talking. And that is how we're going to change the world.